Hello and welcome to SnowShock's guide to my Preseason Service. In this guide, we'll show you how to prepare your machine for the new season and give you important tips on how to keep your machine working trouble-free for the rest of the year. An optional Preseason Service seal package can be purchased online at www.snowshock.com. Existing seals may be suitable for reuse, but please inspect the seal for any sign of wear or damage before reusing. In this video, we'll be covering disassembly and checking your machine, cleaning, lubrication, and reassembly. For this service, you'll need to have these two tools, a crosshead screwdriver and a pair of pliers. You may also choose to purchase an optional Preseason Service Seals Pack from www.snowshock.com. We begin first by removing the lid of the tank by grasping it on the top at the back. We then lift the lid from the back first, making sure not to damage the plastic bar behind the tank. Once the lid has been removed, put it to one side. Remove the tap by first holding the handle and removing the black pin. Now, push down on the spring and the double lip piston to remove them. Place the spring to one side and separate the double lip piston from the plastic spigot. Now, place both of these to one side. Unseat the tank from the machine by placing your thumbs underneath the front of the tank and pressing upwards. Regular cleaning and lubrication will make this action much easier. Once this is done, you'll be able to see that the feet of the tank have cleared the black tray. Now, by placing your fingers around the feet of the tank, pull the tank towards you. Once you have removed the tank, place it to one side. Now you can remove the white spiral by grasping the front and pulling. The plastic cup seal may come away with the spiral or remain attached to the silver evaporation cylinder. Either way, wipe off any excess lubrication and place it to one side with the tank. Now remove the red O-ring and place it to one side with the tank. With the tank removed, you can now check that the rotation and freeze functions are working. After ensuring that all the switches are set to the 0 position, turn the machine on. Test rotation by switching each tank on and allowing it to rotate completely before switching it off. Now we can check to see that the freeze function is working. Switch to position 1 and wait for the frost to form on the silver cylinder. This should take no more than 2 minutes. Switch off the freeze function once this is complete. Switch the machine off. This next step is optional. Please ensure you have replacement shaft seals before attempting this stage. Using pliers, grip the white shaft seal and pull it. Place it to one side and wipe away any remaining lubrication from the front of the silver cylinder. Next, unscrew the left-hand side panel to reveal the air filter. Remove the air filter and place it to one side. The machine has been disassembled and is now ready for cleaning. Here are the parts we suggest cleaning in hot water mixed with an antibacterial detergent. Particular attention should be paid to areas where the residue has gathered, such as the corners of the tank or the spiral. Each of these parts should be washed thoroughly, removing any dirt, dust, or syrup, and then dried. Whilst these are drying, it's a good idea to examine each part, checking for damage such as cracks in the plastic or splits in the rubber. The silver cylinder and black condensation tray below it should also be cleaned with a cloth and antibacterial detergent. The drip tray pipe can also be cleaned in this way. And the outside of the machine can also be wiped down, removing any dirt or grime. It's also a good idea to vacuum the condenser. Be careful, however, not to bend any of the metal fins. Now the machine has been cleaned and it is ready to be lubricated before reassembly. Here are the parts that need to be lubricated. Each of these parts need to be lubricated as shown, applying a generous amount to each. Now the machine is ready to be reassembled. To reassemble the machine, first start by positioning the tank gasket as shown. Then push in the now lubricated white shaft seal. You should be able to do this without the need for pliers. With this in place, position the shaft boot on the spiral as shown, and, carefully lining up the spiral with the metal shaft, slide the spiral back into place. You may need to twist it in order to get it back into position. With the spiral repositioned, now refit the tank. The lubrication on the back of the tank should allow it to slide on smoothly. If the tank does not slide on all the way, check that the spiral is definitely positioned correctly. Attention should be paid to the gasket at the back of the tank. Look out for any kinks, as this could cause the tank to leak. Check to see that the tank is back in place by making sure that the feet are correctly repositioned in the black tray. Now that the tank is in place, we can refit the tap. Begin by combining the double lip piston and the plastic spigot of the tap. Then place the spring on top and align the plastic spigot so that the flat side is facing outwards. Now insert the complete tap assembly into the tap hole on the tank. Then, by placing your thumb on the double lip piston, hold the black handle and the black plastic pin in the other hand. Push the double lip piston until the white plastic spigot is far enough up inside that the handle can be repositioned. Place the handle into position and insert the pin to hold it in place. Test the handle to make sure it slides easily. Now we can replace the air filter. Ensure that the machine is switched off. Replace the metal panel and screw it back into place. Now the machine is ready to test. Don't forget the lid though. And that's it. Follow these steps and you should have your machine up and running in no time. So from all of us here at SnowShock, thank you for watching.